color. And first off, I want to thank you because you have had such an impact on me throughout my life. I'm so excited to speak with you. So thank you for taking.
Thank you.
This movie was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Put me right in the holiday spirit.
Yeah.
But I really want to ask you about the different roles you take because I've followed you throughout your career and you take really interesting ones. So I'm curious, what is it about, a specific role or project that you look for or that attracts you?
It's definitely the character and or the script. And in this case, it was both. But honestly, I loved Vanessa's determination. And I love the fact that she wasn't necessarily the villain that we see in most rom-coms. It wasn't she was a villain, Zoe was the nice girl, and we were pitting them together. No, it was just that she knew what she wanted and she had goals that she wanted to achieve. And she didn't want to be in New York, so she didn't stay in New York. And I love that. I love the fact that she stayed true to who she was and didn't let, a proposal or a ring kind of deter her from going in the direction she felt was right for her. So first and foremost, I would say that's really what I loved about her character the most. And about the storyline, I just thought it was really fun. It's a great holiday film, but not only does it need to be enjoyed around the holidays, and it can be enjoyed at any time. So yeah.
Was there an aspect that you were really excited to explore about, the love story or just the storylines in general?
And I think the biggest thing was just that, I just did an interview and somebody was like, how do you feel that Vanessa didn't have the happy ending? And I'm like, oh no, she had a happy ending. Like she didn't have to move to New York with somebody who she obviously wasn't the right fit for her, and sometimes you need to come to that realization, even if it's after a proposal, which is okay, because at the end of the day, we only have one life. So you really have to know what it is you want and not get locked down to somebody or something just because they ask you to. So for me, in my opinion, she had a very happy outcome and a happy ending. And I think she's living her best life in LA on a beach somewhere with somebody who is better fitting for her.
I love that. I really love that answer. It's so true.
Yeah.
And the holiday romance genre, I mean, that's such a rich genre. There's so many movies out there. When you sit down to watch a movie, what are some of your top choices?
I mean, around the holidays, it's Bad Santa, first and foremost. It may not be everybody's, but that is my favorite movie. I'm not watching that with my girls just yet. So please don't come for me. With them, I'll watch Elf or something else. But, for myself, it's always Bad Santa with eggnog spiked, of course. And yeah, that's I'd say probably the only holiday tradition I have. I don't have holiday traditions. I think it puts a lot of pressure on people like me who, I think I just enjoy our priority and our tradition just being spending time with the family, no matter where that is or what we do or what we're wearing. That is our priority. And if that happens, and which always does, then we're good.
Yeah, I think that's the heart of the holidays. It's so
That's the heart of the holidays. Yeah.
To just enjoy it with your family rather than
be
worried about everything else going on.
I don't even have a Christmas tree up right now, and I'm not even stressing. I actually feel more relaxed that I won't have to put it away when I get back from New Year's. So we're in a whole different place this year.
There you go. I love that. And I do want to talk to you about filming this movie in New York. I live in New York. I think it's so beautiful that you guys got to film here. Is there a favorite location or spot? How was it filming in New York? What did you enjoy about it?
I mean, my favorite projects have been the ones that I've filmed in New York. The show that I was on.
Oh, you were amazing
3 months. Thank you. We spent 3 months in New York, and that was the best. That was the best. I absolutely love New York, especially around the holidays. So it was fun. I mean, to be able to go over there and shoot and then get my Christmas shopping done and then, come back. It was just perfect timing. So fun. I also love the energy of the city. And not only that, just the people that are watching the scenes take place. That's also adds an element of excitement. It's like theater on the streets. And I haven't done theater. So for me, I'm like, is this what it feels like? There's people watching. It's like a live performance. Yeah.
You have such a passionate fan base, obviously, from Pretty Little Liars, but they've followed you throughout your career to all your different projects, including this one. What is it like to see that constant support and see how much you've impacted people?
I mean, it's incredible. The platform that Pretty Little Liars had and has, for all of us still to this day. I love the fact that I'm a part of so many people's, childhoods, teenhoods, whatever, adulthoods. I think it's so special, and the fact that they really have supported me throughout the rest of my projects, and now with, you know, Base and Onda and all of that, it's really, really nice. And I think if anything, it just continues to, you know, give me the energy to put content out there that's funny, that's light, to be a place of entertainment. I don't know. I really do feel like yeah, as much as I can put out there in the world that's funny and light, that's kind of what I am happy to do.
So I'm a firm believer that you could always get a message from a film or a project. For you, was there any personal takeaways that you got from the film that you're going to carry with you?
I would say, again, regardless of society norms, to follow your gut and do what feels right for you. You know, for some people, their goal is to get married, and you know, that's their happily ever after. And for others, it isn't. You know, I'm not married, so that's never really been a goal for me. It's not something I ever envisioned for myself, even in the future. I think different strokes for different folks. And in this case, Vanessa, you know, wasn't ready. And who knows if she will be in the future, or if she doesn't ever want to be married. But I feel like putting aside all, again, the norms that we hear about what you're supposed to do and the path that you're supposed to follow, and just really going with what feels right in your heart and what you want to do. That's what I would say should be taken from this.
I want to ask you if you have a favorite filming memory with some of your castmates. I mean, this cast is absolutely incredible. And I imagine you guys had so much fun on set.
I would say, you know, the fight of the thermostat with Kendrick and I, he's always freezing and I'm always hot, especially when you're 6 months pregnant shooting a film. So we were like, you know, secretly turning it on and off. Yeah, I mean, it was really fun. And also, we were shooting in a bakery, so I would always be like testing how much I could like eat of the baked goods. I just stuff like that, you know, having fun. There's no way you can't have fun on a movie that's this light about around the holidays. Like, it's, you know, you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah. And was there a scene you were most excited to see translated onto screen? I imagine it's so different filming it than actually seeing the final version of the project.
I would say this movie was very special to me, because not only was I pregnant, but I actually also lost my grandma during the filming of this, right in one of the scenes.
Oh, sorry.
No, so I feel like, you know, it was really a blessing that I was working on this, because it forced me to get out and, you know, not forget, but definitely have to focus on other things. And so I would say it was definitely a blessing in disguise that I found out about it during the filming of this. So this movie definitely holds a special place in my heart, because I was pregnant. It was Rome's first, you know, movie she was in. And then also, yeah, my gram. So very special.
Lastly, I want to ask, did you get to take any props home with you after wrapping?
You know, I actually didn't, but the production did give us all something from Tiffany's toques, or beanies, as you guys call them here. So I still have that, which is very special. Yeah.
Shay, thank you so much for your time
Thank
today.
you.
Happy holidays. And
you as well.
Such a joy to speak with you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Hope
you.
to see you again soon.
Yes.
Maybe a nerd who's just like you, talking about the things that you like too. So I invite you to the NOC. In full color, you see me. The hard knock life, comics, movies, and TV. Yeah, pop culture with a different perspective. Watch it on your screen, hit play, so check this.